Unfortunately, we often see people always trying to put the spotlight on themselves, get their own PR and marketing, make themselves look like rock stars. But hey, guess what? One of the best ways to build and grow your business and have more impact on people's lives is actually by shining the light on other people. And I'll explain to you and show you exactly how right now. So first of all, it's probably important for me to make sure that everyone realizes I'm not saying that we shouldn't be able to let people know that we do a great job and that we have case studies, testimonials, and those type of scenarios in place. There is a bit of a challenge in the allied health industry and medical industry and that with AHPRA here in Australia not wanting us to have testimonials and I'll just put it out there straight away. I don't think it's a valid scenario, although we have to play to the rules, if that makes sense. Different people have different opinions. We're not. If someone wants to talk about how great the team made them feel, or that someone's communication was really great, then we should be able to do that. And they're not actually putting a clinical judgment on you as a particular therapist, for instance. But putting all of that to the side, we need to be able to make sure that people understand that we do a great job, that we are really good at what we do. And unfortunately, what that does is it means a lot of people's marketing is very centered on themselves. It's all about, we did this, or they put data forward or statistics about, 73% of our clients, blah, blah, blah. I know a lot of health clinics, well, not a lot, but I know several that still have use net promoter scores, and they actually spend about $450 a month on getting that rolled out for each of their clients to be able to hopefully give them a grading and get feedback and those type of scenarios. Well, that's all good and well to do that, and there is a little bit of not so much bravado, but a little bit of we have to puff out our own chest and make sure people understand what we do and how we can help others. But the most important factor right now is making sure that we shine the spotlight on other people. They need to be able to feel like they're being heard. They need to feel like they're being made $1 million, right? And just think about it from our own ego and our own pride and those type of things. We love getting praise. We love being told we're on the right track. We're doing a good job. And so this isn't just about a tactic that works really well in marketing. This is actually about human behavior and what actually works best for all of us as humans. We all like to get the right type of feedback. We all like to, get that little dopamine hit. We don't have to talk about oxytocin and serotonin and dopamine and that in this podcast. But the fact is, by shining the light onto other people and the efforts that they're putting in and the results that they're getting, you actually indirectly, but also directly, show others how good you actually are as an expert, specialist, health and medical professional, etc. So there's lots of ways you can do this. You can do this written format. We can do this on digital platforms. Think about how great it is if you were to take a social media platform and just take a picture pointing to your client, and just doing a big, literally a shout out to and tag their name. Doing a fantastic job 4 weeks after an ACL reconstruction. Here's what they're doing at the moment. Here's how they've already improved. What actually happens is you actually give the credit to the person. The spotlight goes onto that person. They feel great. Their friends and family can be in that supportive environment. They get the dopamine hit. They have a release of serotonin. Their chemical receptors are in place to make everything proactive and beneficial moving forward. And as a net result, they get huge amounts of kudos. They want to be engaged. They stay more accountable to the process of what they need to do. They know they're on track. There's less cancellations. There's less people less therapists, let's be honest, trying to blame a non-engaged client, right? That old chestnut. So there's huge amounts of benefit there. But what the brain also hears from seeing that is they actually see that great results have come from your team or your clinic. So we don't even have to be in a situation where, we're sort of second guessing the marketing approach or anything like that. It's like these things are happening for the right reasons. They see that great outcomes come from your team and your business. So that's the indirect approach, but the direct power of that becomes fantastic. It also puts a very different spin and perceptive light on you and your team. All of a sudden, what seemed to be marketing and salesy and a little bit dirty when people are putting out there, we're so great, look at how good we are, look at what we can do, let us try and prove and push and make this all sales and marketing, that whole message completely gets changed. Now it's not sales marketing dirty, it's you turning this into, hey, how good's this person going? You're shining the spotlight, the effort, the applause, the empathy, the credit, all these different things get put onto the client. But as a net result, the brain also perceives better outcomes, better results, and a team and a business that's doing fantastic things for people all over the shop. And so as a net result, you get more authority, you get more respect, you get more credit, and you don't get that dirty taste in your mouth that someone's trying to do, here's a testimonial of how great we actually are type feel. So have a think about it right now in your business. How could you benefit from this? What could you do with clients right now to shine the spotlight on other people and make them feel $1 million? Get the dopamine hit, but also get the perception and the authority and all of the credit from shining the spotlight onto someone else doing a good job. There's a huge amount of wins here for you and your business and your team when this happens. You feel better, the clients feel better, they get support, they get credit. It's that pat on the back, you're doing the right thing, you're getting great results. It's motivation for them to keep going. They work harder, they stay accountable to your direction. And as a net result, you get better outcomes. More clients are happy. So there's all of those benefits. But it's also a great feel good to know that people feel good because of your actions. And there's also the benefit that people don't see that as marketing. People's brains see that as you trying to support and be encouraging and compassionate and empathetic and supportive, etc., of your clients. And as a net result, more people don't see that as marketing, but they do in their brain see that as you guys are great. You guys are fantastic. You get great results. All of these things move forward, help build, grow, scale your team, your business. And that's the indirect, but very planned and direct approach to how you can build your business, grow and scale and get more impact from shining the spotlight on other people. It can be done so many different ways. We do it all the time. We show our clients how to do it, and it's really simple and easy. And you know what I also really love personally about it? It feels good. It feels good to support other people. It feels good to say, hey, you know what? You've been going through some tough, injuries or some chronic disease management, etc. Like we're doing all these things, but you know what? You're doing the work, you're making these changes, and good on you. So I really love it from a personal point of view as well. It makes you feel good. It's that pat on the back as to why we got in the industry, why your team members got in the industry. And as a net result, it's a win-win-win for the client, for the business, the team, for your marketing, for your growth potential. All of that comes about because we're shining light on other people and their success. So right now, I want to also say to you guys, hey, thanks for listening to another podcast. Thanks for jumping on board and getting stuck in, because if it means that you can now take that snippet of help and this little tactic and implement it yourself, it's more people's lives that we can improve and have a greater impact on. So from me to you, thanks. Thanks for investing into your own growth and your team and your business moving forward, because what that means is you're going to be able to grow and scale, which makes me happy, and we get a lot more benefit moving forward for everyone. So that's all for me. Go and get stuck in. Shine the spotlight on other people. Make it beneficial for them, and all the benefit flows across to you, the team, and the business as a net result from there. I'll talk to you again very soon. Hey guys, thank you very much for listening to another episode of the Profitable Practice Podcast. I would love nothing more than for you to be able to leave a review. I get so much joy out of listening and reading the amazing things that you guys say about this. So please subscribe to our channel, leave a review, and share it with your friends. Let's get some more fantastic information out there so all of us can grow the industry together. Cheers for now.